Sound waves are picked up by this wonderful mechanical ear, the microphone, which is really a glorified telephone transmitter.
I got my driver's license last week, just like we always talked about.
Thank you for the roses. So sweet.
LifeLock.com/info. Shorty a little baddie.
Oh, now that's scary.
Cause like,
Let's go. Here we are.
Good whatever to you, whenever you are watching this episode of TikTok Around the Clock. I am your host, Dylan, and we are going to be checking out just what the heck was going on with TikTok Live, while it is still allowed. And mustaches are indeed allowed on this channel, even though T.S. Luna does not allow them. And I don't know if she will ever live up to her epic debut on TikTok Around the Clock, episode 40, but... a little preview to later in the episode. She will. Oh, that is our middle segment. I keep putting the wrong segment up first. She will be kicking off our second segment, will T.S. Luna. And as much as I would like to say it is as epic as her first, that was something to live up on. I don't know if I should get your hopes up that high that we can ever get equal or top that initial no mustaches are not allowed clip. But she is returning, and just stick around for the second segment to see what is up with her. But first, we are starting off with Gas Station J-Lo, and very nice. Mr. Blue Sky in the chat has been right on with his wit. Oh, hi, Mark from Annie, and oh, hi, Mark's lawyer from Mr. Blue Sky. Thank you, folks, for tuning in. And it does look like we are more popular than usual with the amount of views we are getting. I do think it's because of our good new friend, T.S. Luna, and her policy that mustaches are not allowed. So I will try to feature her more often whenever she is live streaming. Hopefully she will have something presentable to her, to the audience here. But yeah, stick around for that. We are kicking it off here with Gas Station J-Lo.
Hello. I think we have some right there.
And some nice chill music while we get a look at why she is Gas Station J-Lo. A pretty face and a pretty behind. My AM PM cashier isn't this pretty. Gotta go to the Circle K for that. Actually, what is the highest the Wawa ladies? Well, the overnight Wawa employees, those are slow adults. And so far I haven't seen a slow adult that's quite the looker since the Stern Show years. They did have a cavalcade of slow adults there, so some of them were indeed lookers.
Thank you guys for the roses. I'm just for an ad bag. Hash brown. Oh, bet. You mentioned me? Yeah, I mentioned all of you. Nikes and Jordans come out good with my discount.
We have a gas station lady in real life and on screen. Just a moment there for Cerberus Brandusa. And now we got a nice big old pair of titties. Tattoo lady No illustrations on the titties. Once Luigi Greenberg stops in, we'll see if this is acceptable, because we know he doesn't like the illustrations on the boobies. I do. Tattoos in general. Does her super big ass make super big turds? That is a good question. Because like when you look at a big girl or a small girl, that doesn't reflect the size of their vagina. I've been with small girls with gaping holes that doesn't satisfy them. I've been with big girls with small vaginas that my wiener is big for them. So yeah, you just never know the size of the hole based on the size of the girl. Oh, hey, look, Nova's playing a video game. Anyone else notice the Fortnite? I'm just catching on to that. I was distracted by her tattoos and her nice fake boobies. And going that big, she had to have a nice rack to begin with. You just don't go from an A cup to that. You don't have enough flesh to deal with unless you work your way up to more and more and more silicone in your chest. So she probably had some big B's or C cups before she was like, give me some fake double D's. And we saw her doing her makeup a few episodes ago. Not as good as Elena G. Elena G doing makeup with her feet. That's pretty fantastic. That's some good stuff. Gets me into a paraplegic fetish I did not know I had.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I love that one. You know they have this show on Hulu. Have you seen the documentary about the whales on there? The Secret Life of Whales?
The Secret Life of Whales, is that a No One Likes Onions documentary? I'm going to have to see what that's all about. And we do have a nice pair of boobies doing some crocheting.
I love white feathers. There's this cactus called an apple cactus. And when it only blooms one flower, like, well, I guess several, it could bloom lots of flowers, but it only blooms for one night. The flower blooms one time at night. And the petals look like white feathers, just like that. Thank you, Jeff.
Yay!
See, Jeff knows how to treat a lady, okay?
So when you treat a lady right, she gives you a little booby shake and puts down her crocheting. But that was oddly satisfying, having a nice rack along with a little grandma hobby there. And now on to a favorite. Bianca Alexander. Do your best dance move. The chest shimmy. That's your best dance move. Oh, and let me get rid of that name there. And we are heavy on the good-looking ladies today. We had some fake boobies, we had some real boobies, and now we have fit Bianca Alexander. And she is doing just lip syncing to the music, so we're not missing anything that she's saying there. I'm jealous of those pearly whites. My teeth aren't that nice, and that smile was pretty ugly too. Oh, has she moved away from the chest shimmy? That was your best dance move. I miss it. Well, she does already have a pearl necklace there. So she has gotten her ropey loads already right around her neck. Italian Stallion is going to make Blanco to Bianca as well. Some more ropey loads for you. We will give you multiple pearl necklaces. You don't have... Ooh, are those pearl earrings? Who came in Bianca's ear? That's not nice. Oh, and now if Bianca's dancing has got less salacious for you, here we have a gilf getting some dance moves on that would look right at home at the strip club. Ooh, a stompy stompy. If she were to walk on your back like Daisy Wawa, she would definitely put a vertebrae out of alignment there. Is she going to give us the Sharon Stone straight on? Ooh, she's now working her way into the air guitar finals, maybe, over on TikTok Live. Whereas Bianca Alexander has gotten less booby with her dance, we do have Grandma here getting all sexy with her legs. Very strawberry of her. Very strawberry day for Raina girl. No, Raina woman. See, girl there. You're a woman now. Almost got my damn coffee. Velma's all grown up, Delta Zero. And she's got the dance moves of your favorite local stripper. She could give a hell of a private dance with those moves. And here we are on to the punishment segment of the beauty contest. Number 2's punishment here is to get shot in the face by Homer Simpson's makeup gun. She has got one of the versions of Joker as the punishment for not coming in first or second. Ooh, she's got a number 3 I like. She's got a chubby face, but not overly chubby, kind of like a squirrel shoving nuts in its mouth. And wonder how. I was gonna ask how many nuts we can fit in there, but I only want to put 2 nuts in her mouth at once. If we do 4 at a time, then that's just gay. And we are not a full bundle of sticks over here. We are only a half a bundle of sticks. Oh, did you see when she covered her mouth? They have the lipstick filter on. So in addition to questioning why so serious, she's added the camera operator here has added extra makeup onto that. Absolutely no sword fighting. Split roasting does seem kind of sexy, but we're going to touch balls, and you're going to be able to feel the other cock through the walls of the vagina or the asshole, whichever one that you personally are in. One nut at a time for Nimrod. And personally, I'm all nutted out so far. It'll be a while before I work up a second nut to give these ladies. So here we have a different beauty contest with a different punishment where number 1 there, and we've actually seen the ducks of shame in the hair before. The ducks of shame over here on Chongqing Forest, those are not ducks of pride. Those are ducks of shame that the loser gets shoved in their hair. And in addition, she has now got to do some deadlifting of the pink tire. Daisy Wawa would be very happy of this pink hole. Daisy Wawa is disgusted by brown and black holes. Keep it pink, says Daisy Wawa. I've got to do a co-host audition of Daisy Wawa coming up soon. And I know it's Wah, but over at the Hack Ride channel, she was called Wawa for so long. She's selling hoagies. She does like multiple hoagies. She is polyamorous. She hasn't talked about the gangbanging, so I'm not sure if she takes multiple partners at once. We've got to suggest the ring toss next time. Right now, it's only the ring lift, Nimrob, but a ring toss with a tire. Actually, they would need 2 losers. And calling her Wawa Waldo. Where is Wawa Waldo in Vava Venice? I feel like I've got to say this in a 1920s voice. The TikToker is looking more and more like an old-timey chintzy propaganda, like my communist propaganda used to ramble on about some fink like that. And I'm surprised that this DJing by Sula 1998 did not set off the DMCA alarm, but it passed twice with no DMCA alarm, so hooray. I get to see Sula dance with her beats that she's playing.
3, 2, 1, let's go!
And Alf has been wanting to meet Sula for quite a while. He is going to dance to her beats. This is the dance move I was saying that I've got to make sure Alf does. Oh, the Asian dad dance. I need to get better at that. The Asian dad dance. Now, this guy down of Alf doing the Asian dad dance.
He ain't never seen it in a dress like this. He ain't never even been impressed like this. Probably why I got it wired on the set like this. Like it, love it, eat it, bad, take it, own it, steal it, fast. Boy, stop playing, grab my ass. You shy, like the moment, keeping me in the moment. I thought you had a moment.
Make your move, Alf. I bet you she is Richard Gere. I bet you she would want you all up in there. Alf is going to climb up in there and scratch around. You need to grow your claws. I believe that's why they like the gerbils up in there. The claws have a sensation that aren't too much of a stabby problem in the inner anus. And earlier this week, we were talking about a double date with Nimrob, 2K, Bouncy Clown Girl, and her puppet. I hope we can pull that off. And I hope Bouncy Clown pulls something else.
I smoke a little smoky, that's right, I got the monkey and the motherfucking monkey. Got that kind of a Campbell's, yo, I handed you a chunk.
Yo, feeling kind of funky, yo, sandwichy.
What?
Big snacks coming through, I ain't seen them miss it. Yeah, getting pretty, knock it with the swish. Knock it down, 3-pointer shot up, little bitch. Yo, they like it in the...
So, once again, kind of like a naughty by nature type of flow by these guys. They've got a solid flow. I think they are upgrading their rhymes slightly, but yeah, the lyricism is middling, but the flow, they got it going on here at Holistic Medicine.
Lots of all the shit that I be laying, giving you the shit that's in the passion that I'm slaying. Turn the Super Saiyan cause it's in the destiny, and they put it to your place, I keep it in pressing.
Revelation, baby, yo, I got it when I'm wrecking. Get up on the microphone and bring my correction. Karen gave us a follow. Welcome to the channel, yo, the flow is never hollow.
Yo, I got it like a baller when I keep it all ballin'. Put it to your ass and I'ma keep it alcoholic. That's true the base, you know I do it, no replacing. Turn it and stack it up, I keep it Freemason.
Free with the basin.
And yet he's not a fan.
Get up on the microphone and make them all chasing. No emancipation.
Oh, and they are doing comments. They are rapping the comments. So that's something a lot of freestyling TikTokers are doing, are freestyling the comments. We saw Emancipation there, and he just dropped that. So, nicely done there. And the flow, I do give an A to the flow. The lyricism, I do understand why King Yeti would hate that.
Meditation. Yo, this a gyration.
Yo, standing in the station with the head entity. I'ma give you all the love and you can feel the...
Doing some CPR there to get the best rhymes possible out of his buddy.
energy. That's right, they sending me and I'ma put it into place. I'll be coming right back with the rhymes they can't replace.
I'm from the Bishop, I'm in the woods, smoking on the track like a nice backwood, hanging in your hood, and this my A, this that way I rock, okay.
Yo, I rock it all day and I'ma slay it like a lover. Put it to your ass, I'm acting like it's Danny Glover. That's right, the shovel and the mother.
Yeah, we have featured some a few different rappers here. Wes Smith is the top rapper we have come across. Very Eminem, a white guy who just goes a million miles a minute. And we've stumbled across a few people who are just starting out. And oh boy, do you have to suck for a while before you really get it down, get that flow down. The same rules for comedy, as Louis C.K. said. If you want to be good at comedy, just be terrible at comedy for 10 years, and then maybe you'll be good at it.
Fucking measure, gotta take it high like your straight blood pressure.
The Public Enemy, Nimrob. Yes. Then after they were in WCW, they came to the WWF, and the APA, Farouk and Bradshaw, beat the shit out of them for realsies because they really pissed them off. And the Public Enemy, their best run was in ECW. So they made it all over the place in the 1990s. Oh, speaking of the 1990s, the Thotty 32, the hottest ladies of the 90s, I believe Sunny would be the representative of wrestling. You can go fuck yourself if you think it's Sable. Once Sable took over the hot lady on WWF, I was like, bullshit. But Sunny was a problem. There was a good reason why she was taken off of television.
Jasmine, thank you for the tiny. You got Jasmine sore now.
I'll have to make a note of Roots Calhoun. I'm unfamiliar, King Yeti.
And remember, everybody.
But I have heard of 2024 Leaf something or other here. Here we have an old hippie who has got a full-on psychedelic room.
Equal substances.
I think Trish Stratus was slightly out of the 1990s. I'm going to have to double check that. I associate Trish Stratus with the 2000s thotties, but that is a great point there, King Yeti. Trish Stratus, definitely fucking gorgeous. She still looks really hot in her older age, and she was one of those fitness models that they hired because she looked fucking hot, and she actually really did work to become a decent wrestler, along with having a beautiful set of fake titties.
Sir, thank you for the rose. I feel sorry for all the scared people. They really haven't experienced life yet, but now they do. With love and kindness. Joe, thank you for the heart me.
Hey, this music is turning my acid trip into a bad trip here, Leaf. I think Sunny might have been the most downloaded woman one year, right before or after Cindy Margolis. Yeah, I think the year before Cindy Margolis got the award, bought herself her own plaque of the most downloaded woman, and then Cindy Margolis got pissed after she was no longer the most downloaded woman, when the porn ladies really took over the most downloaded woman, and Cindy Margolis, no, that doesn't count. They're doing porn. I am still the most downloaded woman that isn't porn. So yeah, King Yeti, the Thotty 32, I might have two wrestling entries of Sunny and Trish Stratus, because Trish Stratus, I'll work out that list one of these days. Gorgeous face, gorgeous tits, gorgeous ass. So I can't think of another wrestling hottie who would make it to the Thotty 32. And whichever one of you beloved chatters it was that mentioned Noxzema Girl yesterday, I'm pretty sure it was her first time in there, and that is how I refer to Rebecca Gayheart. We all remember her first and foremost as Noxzema Girl. Those Noxzema commercials are stuck in our memory thanks to Noxzema Girl. You got to change this soundtrack, Leaf. We're trying to have a good trip here. Your colors are on point. Some women look hotter with age. like to me, Suzanne Summers looked more attractive on Step by Step than she did on Three's Company. And we continue our road down to Adult Swim style content with our plant buddies here on the left. We've got Middle Eastern Mr. Show and some Middle Eastern titties.
Big love, Faida, love you.
Where are you guys from? 100%, I am sure they're from your country. 100%. Ask them. Where are you guys from?
We are from Pakistan. Bhagwati, welcome. Bhagwat.
Okay, really dialing it in now. Not just Middle Eastern Mr. Show. Actually, that does flow better than Pakistani Mr. Show. Pakistani Adult Swim, Middle Eastern Mr. Show. It flows better than actually knowing you're from Pakistan. And that guy in the back, he really does look like Middle Eastern David Cross to me. This guy up front, he doesn't have the Bob Odenkirk look down, but the guy in the back, to me, he really does have the Middle Eastern David Cross, or the Pakistani David Cross down.
You will not see in my country like that. You will not see, never.
These guys are better for my acid trip than our 2024 Leaf buddy, who was really turning my acid trip into a bad time with that music there. The Middle Eastern South Park, I have seen a clip of that. It is funny seeing the censorship that other countries do to American, or the ripoff. I've seen the ripoff version. It wasn't South Park with Middle Eastern dubs. I've seen the ripoff version. I like these guys. You guys definitely get 15 minutes on our Adult Swim lineup.
I love it. I enjoy it a lot. Oh my god.
This is where it starts getting really tricky. Aw, I'm really glad you enjoyed it. Thanks for coming out.
Arlie Ermy, what do you think of this newest TikToker, Gerard Delore?
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that? What is it?
That one's a little wonky, but that's okay. We can fix it. Oh, Joe, you think you're so original. Ha ha ha. Very cute.
Good to see you this morning.
You're so
Hagrod.
quirky. You think you're different from other girls?
I know it's.
Bet you do.
I know it's early over there on the West Coast, so thanks for dropping in when you can. And Jake Hudson really scrubbing lately to get that Shuli stink off of him, because I do think Shuli when I think Jake Hudson. That's where I saw you doing a lot of stuff. So hopefully you do get that Shuli stink off of you, and you're able to spread your wings and fly. I agree, J-Bra. Aaron Imholt is Private Pile. We did cast him yesterday as Gilligan on our Hack Gilligan's Island, along with there are a bunch of fat guys that we could cast as the skipper. And to me, I first thought of Bubba the Love Sponge, Opie as the professor. You can't convince me. Maybe you can. Well, maybe Opie could be Mr. Howell, because he's getting up there in age. So we'll be working on that that new Hack Island with Aaron Imholt. With his orangutan arms and lanky body, I can't see anyone else in the hacky broadcaster universe as Gilligan other than Aaron Imholt.
Hello.
And this does look like a new version of a furry. Gerard has feathers on his forearms. He has feathers around his neck. So maybe he is taking the furry forum and expanding it into where you can actually see your face. And well, I think that's goes against the what the furry gangbangs are all about. I think it's the anonymity that really helps them with the hotness of those furry gangbangs. Isaac Walmart thinks Aaron is just not a good human being. And I actually got a comment on the St. Cloud Divorce Show episode 3 of someone who it really thinks I have a shitty take, that they are not getting divorced, and I just need to give Aaron a try. And I'm going to try to watch the last few episodes with him and April to pull some clips to get a female divorce expert in coming up, because he did really push her away. Oh boy, we got shooting ropes, some dopey chodes to this guy. Deitois with the same reaction as Arlie Ermy.
Vicious.
Yeah, you're right, Gerard. Isaac Walmart is a bit vicious to Aaron Imholt. I was about to call him our buddy, but I don't think he would enjoy the type of trolling that I'm doing. I think he would disqualify me as a buddy based on the trolling that I'm doing. And yeah, as I wrapped up the St. Cloud Divorce Show yesterday, I was saying that Aaron does have the pieces to win the audience over. He was putting together the puzzle back in like 2022 of getting an audience, but then he poured out the wrong puzzle, and now he's got all the wrong pieces mixed in with the right pieces of having a successful show that'll blow up. And hey, you need to get it. According to some Spurgtopia Discorders, he already dropped an N-bomb after being banned for a week on YouTube. Aaron, that's the piece that you get rid of. No, you're not 1990s Howard Stern, who is saying the NWA rapper group out. If you haven't heard that clip, Howard was absolutely just bathing in being able to say, oh, that's their name. I'm going to say what NWA stands for over and over and over again while I have Eazy-E in the studio. Don't do that, Aaron. You need to apply the 1990s shock jock rules to 2014 and not just do 1990s shock jockness. Just like Gerard Delore here is taking the furry rules to strange new places.
I'm not sure if I really want to do eyes all the way around my arms. That seems like a bit of a hassle.
Yeah.
Burns are much easier.
What Matt Hardy should be doing in TNA. Delete, bring it back with some feathers. Oh, and the hair. I forgot Matt Hardy's blonde streak when he was doing that character. The accent is all wrong, but then again, his accent was made up when he did that. It was like no accent in particular. It was a mashup of a whole bunch of different accents with that delete character.
I might be able to throw some burning back here.
Goddess Electra, and I will have to break out my BDSM test from my FetLife profile. If I'm not 100% switch like Electra, it is pretty damn close. I know it's definitely in the 90 percentile, if not the 100 percentile, like our good buddy DJ Electra Fry. Oh, dopey chodes. I didn't even think about what you were saying there. It's chodes, if I do remember correctly, a wiener that is bigger around than longer, and it's dopey. So it is a dumb, fat, short penis is a dopey chode. It's funnier the more I think about it. I just let that roll by. So we have our middle segment here where we highlight a TikToker. And usually I announce what time of day that segment is from. 1 p.m. We were around noon, 1 p.m. during that first segment. And now we are going to highlight Oh, be careful with that. I almost put that T next to that N there in that name. Ikunzite, who is an oddball from the UK, and she has a she has a unique physical aspect, something new in her physical appearance, and she is steering into that.
What do I bring to the table? I think the question should be, what don't I bring? You might say a left front tooth. That's where you would be wrong. Table. Boom. I'm also very funny.
She brings a left front tooth to the table better than any of us bring it to the table. So she does do a bit of a gimmick here with that missing left front tooth, and it is very recent. I looked back at some of her videos just a few months ago. She did have that left front tooth. I don't know if she bit on a chicken wing like our good buddy Stavi. Oh, Stavi just released an episode with Tommy Simbazo. Tommy Simbazo is one of the funniest comedians around in Maryland right now. So I definitely recommend that as a watch. And I've actually been recently eating ribs and hit the rib bone with my tooth. And every fucking time I'm like, oh, I'm going to Stavi myself. Like, I'm going to scare myself off of ribs forever because I'm afraid I'm going to Stavi myself when I bite in, thinking the bone is a bit further back and it bite right on that bone.
You guys liked watching me shove an object in my hole so much last time, so we're back again. This time, mini marshmallows. First impressions, I think this will work better than sweet corn. This is the perfect size. You wouldn't want anything any bigger than this going in your hole. Anything I would say is I do have British.
So it is a good thing that she is aware of the size of her hole and knows the girthiness and the long that she's looking for. Because just like there's different sized wangs, there are different sized holes. And you need to find the perfect fit for your hole.
British ass teeth, and this is rather white. So is it going to blend in? I don't think so, but we'll see. Okay, insertion time. Let's go. It is a bit big, actually.
And we don't get this a lot. Insertion into holes here on TikTok. Usually we have to hit the link tree and go to OnlyFans.
It kind of looks like I have one big, like, goofy gag tooth in my mouth. This one didn't work very well. Let me know what I should shove in my hole next.
So go ahead and jump in the comments of Ikunzite if that's got to be on purpose, right? She is trying to get us to say that word, which YouTube does not allow, but it is quite a UK term of endearment. So give her some suggestions to see what you would like to see in her hole. And she did mention the piece of corn. So here is that one as well.
Of shoving random objects into my hole, we have sweet corn. I don't know where this idea came from, but it's kind of fitting with the whole hillbilly vibe. So I can dig that. Okay, first impressions. Honestly, this could make a good tooth substitute. Like, it might even blend in with my yellow ass fucking teeth. Okay, now time for the insertion.
The big book of British teeth. So J-Bra is just going the spit route. A water-based lubricant is what ladies really like. But spit is made from water.
Let's go. I don't know how to do this, but I'm gonna show it in, I guess.
She said she does not need your spit. She is just going to shove it in. She is not going to slide it in at all.
It's not really hitting. Guys, I got a full set again. I got a full set. Yeah, I guess it worked. I don't know. What should I try next?
That yellow tooth worked very well. the corn did absolutely work much better than the marshmallow. It worked better than, what was it, the Altoids that Dennis the Menace put into Mr. Wilson's dentures in the movie back in the 90s. She does have a story of how she lost her tooth, Electra. It didn't sound real. In going through her videos, and yeah, she looks really cute, really hot, doing a bunch of cosplays. So she is quite a bit of a nerd. So as am I, as are all of us. Tracy wants to see a chicklet, Lopey Rhodes. Is Lopey a word? But yeah, coming up with different variations of the ropey loads. Luigi Greenberg trying to hit all around the ropey loads, which we did drop a few times earlier with Bianca Alexander. And yeah, we saw her spit. That was she is a spitter, and according to Luigi Greenberg, that is what quitters do. And as teased at the very beginning of the program, we have the superstar that is T.S. Luna. Had to get that segment all on its own. It's on my channel now. I will upload the individual segment of me reacting to her from TikTok Around the Clock, number 40. Oh, Leah Thompson as Dennis the Menace's mom. Yes, she had it going on as well. She is more of a 80s girl, but she was a 90s lady as well. So Luigi Greenberg's newest favorite, T.S. Luna, and her policy of having no mustaches allowed.
To the people who are new here, welcome in. Please respect my rules. No mustache gifts, night gifts, elephant gifts. They're rude. They're disrespectful. You will be dealt with if you disrespect my rules.
Just like Aaron M. Holt, just troll food all about. And here come the trolls like pigeons to that troll food bread. No bueno. You're just feeding the trolls by saying that like that. T.S. Luna.
Thank you, 9. I like your necklace. Thank you. It puts the outfit together, doesn't it? You're pretty. Thank you, Melissa. Is that a wig or is just grown out hair? This is grown out hair.
And oh boy, we got it. We got our first mustache of the stream. And there is a lot going on in her chat as well. This is one you can watch a few times over because we have our chats having some fun. We have what's going on screen, and we have her chat, which is another dimension, which sometimes I'll address, sometimes I'll just say go back and watch her chat because they are very active, some into support and some not.
Get the mustache off of my face, Joshua. They're not allowed. You guys know they're not allowed. Thank you for your heart puff and your first gift, Anna. Could just be thankful for gifts. I'm not going to be thankful for the mustaches.
Thanks for tuning in, Ropey Loads. You might have some ropes to shoot in just a moment to this beautiful lady here.
They are rude. They are disrespectful. I've worked very hard not to have a mustache.
Mopey loads. Those are loads that just, they're not happy it's happening. The mopey loads just need to get out. The mopey loads happen in between ropey loads and dusty loads. I forgot that little middle period after you're shooting ropes and you have ropey loads. And once we get to dusty loads, baby, and you're just shooting dust, we have this little mopey loads.
So you're not going to do that. Once we reach the corgi goal, I will dance, you guys. We only need 9 more corgis. Get the mustache off. They are rude. Does it look like I have a mustache to you guys? Right answers in the chat only. Get the elephant off of my screen.
And that is the one. She gets annoyed at those matches. But the big old pecker reminder, that is the one that just makes her have an absolute meltdown.
We reached the corgi goal. I will dance, you guys. We only need 9 more corgis. Get the mustache off. They are rude. Does it look like I have a mustache to you guys? Right answers in the chat only. Get the elephant off of my screen. The elephants are not allowed.
Like, she'll be upset about, and these, I did look into it of how much these gifts are worth. Most of them are less than what I was thinking. I believe it's like $5 or so, $3.50 or $5 for these gifts like the mustache and the elephant trunk, but they do add up once getting them over and over and over again. I'm coming home, take me home, Moby Loads. I did not hit that correct. I do believe going for the Motley Crue song, if I'm correct there, Electra, and I hit that Moby Loads all wrong.
Are you kidding? Thank you, Nikki, for the corgi. So cute. Oh my gosh, we're 80% there. Yes, you guys. I will dance once we reach the goal. Are you guys tap the screen? I'm gonna dance. Alexa, reverse the song back 15 seconds. Poor guy, you fooled him. I did not. He knew I was trans.
Now she's getting upset of the guys like, oh, you pulled it off. You tricked him. I did not trick him. He knew. John Denver. I was going the Home Sweet Home from Motley Crue. Electra was going the John Denver. After getting so many corgis, is your reward is you get a dance. I don't know if anyone is shooting ropes to this, but here you go. This is your reward for giving her the gifts that she likes, rather than the dong and the mustache gifts.
Alexa, volume 2.
Oh, that's it? That's all? Just like 30 seconds of dancing? That John Denver is full of shit from Dumb and Dumber. It is a fucking great line. Luigi Greenberg is not shooting ropes. He is shooting mopes to this.
That's because we reached the goal. Thank you to everyone who contributed to live goal. Shout out to you, Nikki. Get Irving. Does it look like I have a mustache to you? No, I don't. Why can't you find a man?
Because her mirror is broken. You can't find a man because you can't look in the mirror. And I was trying to be a little quicker on finding. And T.S. Luna, that is a joke. I am busting your balls. And sorry, there is not an equivalent of busting ovaries. This is how we joke and make friends, is we bust each other's balls, but I know you will not take it that way. You are going to spray yourself once you see me make that you can't see a man because your mirror is broken joke, and say you are a transphobe. No, we could be friends if you could take a little bit of a joke at yourself, but judging by what we've seen so far, you can't.
Who says I can't find a man? Who said that? You're an official doll, Ninetail. Get the TikTok hot dog. I don't know why you just said that to me. I don't know why you keep sending it to me.
That is fear in her voice. So any wiener-shaped object. Oh, look at those eyes. Ah! As we see the newest thing that is not allowed in T.S. Luna's stream.
You're an official doll, Ninetail. Get The TikTok hot dog. I don't know why you just sent that to me. I don't know why you keep sending it to me. Don't send that to me again. It's rude. Thank you, Jesse, for the roses. We need some more rose water to cleanse ourselves.
But she dates men. She likes cock, just not on her. So that should be something she's into gobbling up. But nope. Can't take a joke. Can't be happy with the wiener you have. You've just got the penis envy.
It's from the transphobes.
カナダユナ、元気出してありがとうございます。いや、ほんまにちょっと、ブリアマジあれ、なんでそっち乾燥してんの？いや、ほんまに。さあ、ベア見してか。
Oh, okay. Over on TikTok, I believe that was around midnight. Yeah, that was 12:02 a.m. Luigi Greenberg over on TikTok. You can see the name there is non-binary flag Luna, and that is who she is. And yeah, she is not a bad-looking trans woman. And the thing is, we don't celebrate the differences. Like when all women are women. Like over in India, there's 6 genders, and cis female and trans female. You should be celebrating what you are and what your individual struggles are. But it actually minimizes both the cis female struggle and the trans female struggle to say all women are women. We are equal. When 6 genders over in India. Take a cue from them and celebrate your transness. Celebrate your lady wiener like Jim Norton does with his Viking wife.
I don't know why you keep sending it to me. Don't send that to me again. It's rude. Thank you, Jesse, for the roses. We need some more rose water to cleanse ourselves from the transphobes.
カナダユナ、元気出してありがとうございます。
I do forget what day this was. I think it's on weekends when I've caught TS Luna. I don't believe it was a weekday. I believe it was like Friday, Saturday when this was happening. And that first stream that we saw her, it actually wasn't from her TikTok. There are people that are restreaming hot ladies. And that restreamer must have thought she was hot stuff because they restreamed her stuff. Just like that lady who sits in her car with her legs spread eagle for us. I don't think I've ever caught her actual stream. I've recently noticed that it's all the restreams of hers that I'm getting. So, the same with Lego Lady sitting all Sharon Stone spread eagle. I've only caught the rebroadcast by just some guy trying to get views and gifts.
いや、ほんまにちょっと、ブリアマジあれ、なんでそっち乾燥してんの？いや、ほんまに。さあ、ベア見してか、ベアナイス！さあ、元気出して、ナイス！さあ、読み上げます。そう、ユマルグローブゲット！グローブゲット、熱いユマルグローブゲット、ありがとうございます。
So on to Catman. It's been a while since I have seen Catman here. Actually, last time I saw him, he was dressed as a princess. So he is expanding his cosplays.
おめでとうございます。で、そしてカナトレンカットで、カナ元気出してありがとうございます。40個まで、この人気ランキング反映されます。ちょっと40個お願いします。で、そしてサチもありがとうございます。そしてユナ、ありがとう。で、サノタルもありがとう。そのタップありがとうございます。
And Catman is beating a gingerbread man here. Not to be confused with Scatman, a song that I recently put in my rotation of karaoke songs. And that actually wasn't the hard part. The hard part was the actual lyrics, because who's actually studied the non-chorus part? Who's studied the verses of Scatman? I'm the Scatman. It's still going on? Editor, we could have cut this shorter. Make a note of that.
In the days we remember how we used to feel so true. Got the rose-colored glasses on, cause I see everything and it looks all pink. I got the Fruit of the Loom, the Mandela effect in my mind so I can think. I feel he's freestyling, he's freestyling. Got me Shazam on my phone so
Nice. The younger generation can appreciate Scatman. Everyone can appreciate Scatman. I'm the Scat Man. I don't know if everyone can appreciate the Galactivators, but our editor did notice that they are freestyling comments, so tried to get one in himself.
I know every single song that I own.
Taking it back to the cats like that. It was really cool. We looked to Sarah John's cat. Taking all care of themselves. They say meow, and I say yes indeed. They say meow, meow, and I say yes, cat. And they say meow, meow, and I say like that. And they say.
She does meow meow lyrics a lot. I can see why Detroit hates these two. Dolph Ziggler and his age gap lover, they are a certain style of psychedelic. This isn't the psychedelic that I recommend for everyone, although I do recommend psychedelics of some sort for everyone.
Meow, and I say it's time living to serve those cats of divine. Waits World Party on.
So here we go, trying to get I'm Not a Dabbler as one of the lyrics that they do. Plant man knows as the plant man grows. Plant man knows as the plant man grows. I only know that from Beavis and Butthead watching it, and I don't know any of the other lyrics of Plant Man knows as the plant man grows. Scatman, I do have to put above that, and the Galactivators, they don't make the list.
We do it with the super friends like a song. Every day we party all the time. Is it on mind? If your heart's so high, lift them up high. Yeah, higher, cause we're so free.
Higher, higher. Wow, 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 wow.
Come on, tell it to me.
Tell me two truths and a lie. I don't like to lie because I feel myself.
I think she just noticed the I'm Not a Dabbler. I can kind of see her disapproving face of what is that? What is going on there? And deciding to skip on past that. So boo, Lady Galactivator.
So high, so I'm just gonna spit the truth. You are an empowered being. You are capable of using your third eye and all seeing.
Dolph Ziggler also in total nonstop action. And they have less people watching them than AEW, and no one watches AEW, so no one is seeing what's going on with Matt Hardy and Dolph Ziggler these days.
Angel Michael, send us all the lights. Hey, lights, light it up so beautiful, like ground it down. Detroit with the
I'm Not a Dabbler. Say it.
Walking all proud, starting on to fast to truth of them all. Here, kitty, kitty. Galactivator.
You lost a fan today. Well, I was never a fan. How dare you skip over my freestyle of I Am Not a Dabbler? You would have made a lot of fans. Like 3. Which, let's see, 141. Yeah, that counts as a lot, considering 141 was a thing. And I think Chris Jericho is Sebastian Bach gone horribly wrong. They actually had a Twitter feud a year or two ago, and it was really funny. Sebastian Bach fucking owned him.
All right, sing along if you know this next one. You like your mic.
Now going to an actual musician on an actual stage. Yes, Spurg Snake. It rebranded from TNA Wrestling to Impact Wrestling because TNA was such an awful name, and now they just rebranded back to TNA because they did even worse of a job promoting it under Impact Wrestling. The Galactivators, I believe they're one of those people who created their own family out of a commune rather than blood-related families. That's my theory, Detroit. Every single lady is a Swiftie in this audience. The Swifties outnumber the non-Swifties. If Taylor Swift decides to do like Mom in Futurama and have a Swiftie uprising like the robots, us non-Swifties are fucked. And us fans of Katy Perry, who supported Katy Perry during that feud, we're the first ones that they're going to eliminate.
She wears short skirts, got her t-shirt, she's cheer captain, and I'm on the beach, just dreaming about the day when you wake up and find out what's looking for a price, been here the whole time, and you can see that I don't know what I want to say.
Throwing a country tinge on this Taylor Swift classic. I wonder if she's in Nashville. This seems Nashville-y to me.
Gotta be down because I want it all. Started out with a kiss, how did it end up like this? It was only a kiss, it was only a kiss. Now I'm falling
More hits from the early 2000s or early 2010s, something like that.
Now they're going to bed and my stomach is sick and it's all in my head, but she's touching his
dick.
Chest. Now he takes off her dress. Now let me go.
Taylor Swift does have some toe tappers, and I should have supported Taylor over Katy Perry because Taylor Swift is a singer-songwriter. Katy Perry had the team putting her stuff together, but just something really fucking odd about Katy Perry, and I love the oddballs. I mean, she wouldn't have married what's his face, the guy who did Arthur, the British guy who's recently came out and was accused of the sexual misconduct. I'll remember his name eventually, but he was the biggest thing on the planet. But if Katy Perry wasn't a complete fucking weirdo, she wouldn't have married that guy.
I just can't look, it's killing me. I'm taking control. Jealousy, turning saints into the sea. Swimming through sick lullabies, choking on your alibis. But it's just the price I pay. Destiny is calling me. Open up my eager eyes, 'cause I'm Mr. Brightside. Hey, it's getting late for you, Portland.
Throwing a fit, but you know what?
And speaking of singer-songwriter, that is the vibe we've got going here with that rendition of Mr. Brightside and now Becktopia 3000. Oh, that's only 3 towns over from Spurgtopia, Becktopia. Not Orlando Bloom. It was another guy that Katy Perry was with that was super fucking weird.
That's it. I'm better than this. You say when we're sober, we should just forget. I wanna know if you're not okay, but I get too attached to the things you say. You don't care if I get home safe, 'cause I'm just another player in your drinking game. I wanna know if you're not okay, but I get too attached to the things you say. You don't care if I get home safe, 'cause I'm just another player in your drinking game. Tomorrow when I wake up, I know what you'll say. You'll say,
I do like those players in my drinking game. I've got way too many non-insertion players in my drinking game and not enough insertion players in my drinking game. And that is a nice quip by King Yeti. Katy Perry has the thickest thighs that the Lord will allow without having any ass to accompany it. And I do like those thick thighs. And you're right, it is a disappointing turd cutter compared to those gigantic thighs.
that you care, but that it was a mistake. I'll be so upset for the rest of my day till you call me cutie and ask if we're drinking.
Russell Brand, that weirdo. I've never been a fan of his, but the fact that Katy Perry was with him made me be like, ooh, she's into weirdos like Aki, this fellow over here now. So me and Nimrob both agree that Katy Perry 10 times hotter than Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift kind of She's got her thing. She's an attractive woman. But Katy Perry, I didn't like when she changed her hair. I like the long dark hair. And when she went with the pixie cut, it was like, you're ripping off the other lady. You're ripping off Hannah Montana there, and really liked it. But those big old titties, she didn't cut them back.
Till you call me cutie and ask if we're drinking. Till you call me cutie and ask if we're drinking. I wanna know if you're not okay, but I get too attached to the things you say. You don't care if I get home safe, cause I'm just another player in your drinking game. You don't know if you're not okay, but I get too attached to the things you say. You don't care if I get home safe, cause I'm just another drinking game. Tomorrow when I wake up, I know what you'll say. You'll say that you care, but that it was a mistake. And I'll be so upset for the rest of my day till you call me cutie and ask if we're drinking. Till you call me cutie and ask if we're drinking.
Hey, cutie, are we drinking? Dive bar or brewery?
Till you call me cutie and ask if we're drinking. Arden goes, are we drinking? You didn't call me cutie, so like, what the fuck? Clearly, like, didn't listen to what the song said. No, I'm kidding.
She gave you the cheat code and you didn't use the cheat code. Add cutie to the if we're going drinking and you got it. On to the girl band auditions. Looks like we are going with a grunge look here, casting a grunge girl group. And the new one in the back, she doesn't fit in with the grunge girl pop group aesthetic. We got pop punk, but we never got pop grunge. Wish we would have tuned in just a little bit earlier. I was a bigger fan of the first auditionette. I think this outfit is hot, though. It is adding a couple of points of hotness to this auditionette.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, here we go. We have got our buddy Twan Nee and his reverse dunk tank.
Oh my god. No. Oh my god. Thank you, my friend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And splash.
7, 8, nói được chưa? 2, 10, mở ra góc này. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
J-Bra, you are leading a better life, not knowing who this Ray fellow is. No need to research it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Tiếp tục đó. 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my god, no, my friend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, no, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
We'll have to take bets on when it pops. This is actually a fun little betting game. Then again, I love betting games in general. I know Radish is a fan of drinking games. Well, drinking. I don't know if you're a fan of the games part. That's more of a college thing where you play the card game Waterfall. And after you draw a card, you put it under the tab of the can. And the one who cracks the can is the one that has to chug it at that point. I thought that was the greatest thing at the time. And now, well, also drinking Coors Light helps with those drinking games. Drinking the high ABV IPAs, those are not good for drinking games. Those those will cause vomiting with the high ABV drinking games of the college years.
1, 2, 3. Rồi cái giày xẹp, ướt cái giày xẹp. Ướt cái đầu.
Sạc hết được rồi, sạc nó nóng là nó tắt nữa.
Rồi ra chút hết cái giày xẹp.
Sorry, I just missed the main event. I got a notification on my phone and I missed the main event of it actually fucking hitting them.
9, 10, 1, 2, 3. Rồi cái giày xẹp, ướt cái giày xẹp. Ướt cái đầu.
And that really does knock the shit out of him. I think he plays it up only slightly because that is a lot of water, and water is heavier than you realize.
Sạc hết được rồi, sạc nó nóng là nó tắt nữa.
Rồi ra chút hết cái giày xẹp.
He needs to recover.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my God, no, my friend.
Got his breath back. Just knocked the wind out of himself.
Okay, so yeah, always please make sure that you click up there.
And she got legs, just like the Gilf earlier. We don't know if she has a face, but she has some ponytails and some legs going on. So beer pong. Oh, yes. Beer pong was something that accompanied some of the poker tournaments that we had. God damn, do I miss the poker tournaments. Those heading to Hackamania, I don't find the casino poker tournaments so much fun. It's the camaraderie of hanging out with your buddies at hours at a time that makes poker as fun as it is. Just being there with a bunch of random people, it loses the funness of poker tournaments. Tequila, playing quarters with tequila shots. Holy shit. I said I wouldn't play the drinking game with IPAs. You're playing it with tequila shots. J-Bra is playing lethal drinking games. So the waterfall drinking game, a deck of cards, each card means a different thing. Queen, I remember, is for questions. And you just ask a question and the next person has to ask another question. Can't laugh, can't answer it. K is for kings. All the guys drink. Or was K for queen? Whatever. Each different card was a different thing that you had to do in the drinking game.
Up here somewhere on my, here I think it is. Yeah, right there. You click on that where my name is, CX, and you expand it. And when you expand it, it should say the full account name.
Oh, she's having trouble with people stealing her streams too, and maybe that's why she's not showing her face. Is because that would get people too expanded and shooting off those very ropey loads. Looks like she has a ropey load on her shirt too.
Like the number 3, so 3 CX 3. And if that's the account name, then you're watching this in real time and it's really me and it's the authentic stream. If you're seeing it anywhere else, it means they stole it. So please report those people. They are horrible. Want me to rub you right? You know,
that is starting to be an epidemic of finding a thotty and just rebroadcasting. But thank you to the person who did that to TS Luna, because that original one was not from her site. It was from someone else's site, but they turned me on to her, and now she turns me on. Hey-o.
I can't really enjoy it when somebody rubs my back unless it's a professional massage where I feel that they're getting something in return. Right?
Oh, I would get something in return. A boner. And Daisy Wawa gets something in return with her back massages. She is just a healer.
Otherwise, I feel like, do you have a belly button piercing? No, absolutely not. I do not have that. I think the people who were stealing my streams use them to funnel traffic to a fake account where they have stolen pictures from another girl, and that girl has a belly button piercing. I do not have a belly button piercing.
I will try.
That is a good point. That this is a streamer who enjoys going online, but she is Medusa, and even through a digital screen, she would turn us all into stone. So thank you very much, CX, for saving us in our fleshy form rather than our stone form. But you still do get one part of me in a stone form with those sexy legs and knees.
Try to make sure she usually goes right back to sleep. There's the face. Hi, baby. There's the yawn. Hi, baby. Little girl.
I never thought of opossums as cute, adorable little creatures, but Raven Kroger, Raven Krog, whatever your last name is, you have had an adorable little opossum here on multiple streams
Ooh,
now.
Sweet girl. Me too, Nadia. Me too.
I guess I've only seen opossums
Oh, yeah.
when they're pissed off, and
She knows how to do it. That's what she's teaching me too. She's teaching me how to take it easier and just chill and become an opossum, so I am getting in touch with my inner opossum. Hi, Sierra.
this is a relative of the possum,
You're having a good evening.
but like a cousin in the same genus, whatever, same family. But opossums and possums are kind of the same, but kind of different. Presenting the lawn gnome. Heading the lawn gnome. Oh, like the opossum was to our last streamer, the lawn gnome is to Young Han here.
Face our fears here.
And say what? I was talking. I wasn't ready for that.
We face our fears here.
We face our fears here. So I guess she must have been afraid of David the Gnome growing up, and now she has got her own gnome, and she looks like she is developing an affection for this gnome. And luckily, that gnome hat does give her a physical way to express her love and affection for her gnome friend. This has become an internet sensation, hasn't it? Peppercini Diff is this or bear. I've seen that a few places. Would you choose this or a bear? And if it's a little baby bear, they're little cute, little adorable things. An adult bear, gotta go with the possum. So yeah, a little baby bear, they're a little cute. Or like a wrestling bear. Bears are natural grapplers. That's why in the early wrestling days, all the way up until the 1980s, there were declawed, de-toothed bears that they would bring in for quick shots, and they would always be the main event because sometimes the bears shit in the ring, and you can't follow a match if there's fecal matter in the ring. That's what I'm theorizing, Luigi Greenberg. I think that she has faced her fear of the gnome and now gone to the other side of being affectionate of it to the point of it replacing her dildo. Yes, plow that garden, gnome. We are going to OnlyFans, where this gnome is going to plow her garden. I'm just cuddling the gnome. She appears to be offended by something, and y'all better stop worshiping idols. She's worshiping a false idol in this gnome. she got very offended by one of those comments that just went by. It looks like she's about to speak again.
This is my child. What are you talking about? Worshipping idols.
Okay, so that's her child. Okay, that would be gross if she does some sex stuff with her child. So unless it's your stepson, then it is the top fetish of the country. You forgot to turn your mic up so we could hear that ASMR drip drip into your eyes. So taking ASMR to new weird levels over here. Chewing bubblegum has become a form of entertainment. There are some people watching this unironically. There's over 500 people in here. One of them is screen recording, pointing and laughing, and some, well, you know, some have their dick out to this. Some people really have a fetish with this ASMR, as Beavis does. Butthead thinks it's annoying, but Beavis takes his pants off to ASMR. And chewing bubblegum. This is actually the first time I have seen chewing bubblegum as an ASMR category. And hopefully we will start seeing the step gnome category come up, led by that, what was her name? Young Jan? Whatever. You saw I gave her a follow, so we might see her again. It's not as calming as I would have expected, that chewing bubble gum. Oh, that swallow. That definitely got some of the guys with their pants off to shoot them ropey loads. Some of them have been here the whole time and have worked their way up to the mopey loads and the dusty loads, baby. So what's up, my Pekka? This guy has a Monster Energy drink fetish here. The gum is okay, but could you crack open a Monster Energy drink and guzzle it into the mic? Eric Levine wants to know. Still going. I've come here to chew bubblegum and give guys boners. And she's got plenty of bubblegum. So she will keep that going. Didn't stick around long enough for her to blow a bubble. Maybe I was trying to think of a blowjob joke there, but I couldn't quite make it. I'm not going to send in for Duke Phillips this time. I don't think that was a bomb big enough to get admonished by Duke Phillips. Radish recently heard of a landlady in the same company who was told by her supervisor to stop filming OnlyFans content at work. Oh, yeah, that would have been fun if you would have figured out who she was to watch her OnlyFans and look over at her at the same time. And once I do upgrade from the free iMovie, I won't have to have that overlay opposite here in StreamYard. But currently, iMovie, I would have to take a second pass of having Patrick Starr there with our DMCA warning, along with another overlay. I guess that's what the word would be. But I'm wrapping up at this point. A lot of viewers today. Thanks to the new folks who stuck around from the St. Cloud divorce show yesterday and are checking out my other shows. We watch Weirdos from TikTok every week here on TikTok Around the Clock, 11:30 a.m. Eastern, Tuesday through Thursday. Next week, another episode of co-host auditions as well. A new twist on React content, and it was born out of me wanting to help both Casey Armstrong and Ray DeVito put on a good show. I'm like, you guys need a co-host. Do co-host auditions. Have me in there. You don't even need to pick me, but have me for a week. Have someone else in there. But nope, they are still putting on unwatchable shows. And I was like, well, I'll just make my own show about being a decent enough co-host. So that's the first thing I did on this channel, because I don't need any help. I just need myself for this. And TikTok Around the Clock, actually a spinoff of Stuttering John's Shuli Detractor Show. That was around for all of 3 weeks before I had the shits of that. Coming up next week, we have Successful Failures, where we check out the shows that were canceled before their time. At least we think so. The Cable Guy was the only movie we've checked out so far. Garth Marenghi's Dark Place, Spurg Snake and I checked out last week. I had so much fucking fun watching that. Definitely recommend that. But next week is Greg the Bunny with special guest Kaylee from Once Over with Kaylee, aka Lucy Tightbox. Yeah. I almost got through this without tripping over my words again. Lucy Tightbox from Who Are These Podcasts? I talked to her down in Tampa at WATP Live, and she mentioned Greg the Bunny. She got to one of my favorite jokes before I could. So there's one joke in there that really stuck with us from that one season that Greg the Bunny had on Fox. It then went to IFC and had a few shorts, but it was never a sitcom again. And I definitely enjoyed that one season of a behind the scenes of a kid's puppet show. If the puppet show were real, that'll be next Thursday at 11:30 a.m. Eastern. And a little mix of Opie and Anthony and Lucy's name there, Your Mom's Tight Box. Nice little twist on that. Luke of the Blind Night Creeps. But that was the show today. And that was some of the other shows. I have something I would like to promote with Tukey or El Horrible. I've got to pitch it to him again. I saw him down in Tampa. It sounded like he wasn't understanding the concept. We were drinking at the time. So yeah, I've got to pitch that concept to him again. And I would a Tukey boost would help. Because he has become majorly popular. I was watching him back when it was 12 people in the stream, and that Tukey puppet got him to blow up in popularity. The Tukey-oki, I filmed. You can see that video on my channel. There were about a dozen people filming that Tukey karaoke at that bar, where the regulars were like, "What the fuck is going on?" And the puppet karaoke, what was it? Oh yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think anyone got the video when he broke out Tukey, and there was just a natural chant for like 30-60 seconds of Tukey, Tukey, Tukey. That would have been great if someone would have caught that natural Tukey chant out in public, but I don't think anyone had their phone out at the time. And yeah, that is all for this week. Be back next week, Tuesday through Thursday, 11:30 a.m. Eastern. And I had a few beloved chatters do a little bit of a shill segment for me, and doing that here once more here at the end. Used to throw this in the middle, but that it seemed to drive people off more than it got people to hit that like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to remind you that, hey, this guy is live 11:30 a.m. Eastern, Tuesday through Thursday, doing some sort of nonsense on the internet. And Dylan from somewhere at gmail.com. If you would like to be a guest on Chatting with Beloved Chatters, you can hit me up there or on my Discord. and now have a infrequent show with Annie, the review girl from Who Are These podcasts. After it took us a long time to beat Batman Arkham Knight. And last I heard from the special guest who wanted to talk about it, he still hadn't completed it. He actually hadn't heard of the downloadable content with Mr. Freeze and all that. So hopefully we will be back soon to talk some more video games. And I am giving myself a load of work. It is more than a rope. It's like one of those big bundles of ropey loads of work that I'm giving myself. So hopefully I will still be able to fit that in my schedule. And yeah, I will still be doing this something Tuesdays through Thursdays at 11:30 a.m. Eastern. Loads and loads of comment. Ropey loads, mopey loads, dusty loads, quantum loads. Oh boy, I don't know if I will ever do that Quantum Leap review series of that new one. I have copious notes on Quantum Load, that shitty remake of Quantum Leap, but it hurts. It really hurts me to watch that. I would like to present to you in all the ways dissecting that in a better way than Gug did. So good luck with working out that format, Gug. You currently have a 2.5 mat of that. But yeah, Radish, Annie would definitely enjoy playing some 90s games. At least I would. I'm pretty sure she would. Just got to have somewhere to find it. I've got the Switch that has the old school type of games on it, and now I am rambling, and you are correct, Greg Bundle. It's time to disconnect. It is time to sign off for realsies this time. I do kind of start and stop my sign-offs, but for realsies, going to sign off as I thank you for joining, and feel free to go away.
Well, it looks like that's all the time we have for today. Thank you for going on this adventure with me. It's fun being with friends. I'll see you next time. Bye now.
Bye for now.
Toodaloo. Au revoir. Auf Wiedersehen. Ciao. Ding dao day.
Places all. All join hands, circle left. Now circle right and listen to me. LS, MFT. Elementary corners like swinging on a gate. To right, dear honey, with the right to left date. Grand right and left, around you go. Lucky strike means fine tobacco. Meet your honey and give her a whirl. All swing around with the little girl. Smoke 'em, then you'll see. LS, MFT. Promenade and don't you fall. Promenade around the hall. Lucky strike is first again with tobacco men. Promenade straight down the pike. It's time right now for a lucky strike. Yes, for smoking that you're bound to like, you just can't beat a lucky strike.